Do you think Usyk's potential? Do you think there is a potential for him to fight Usyk?
Usyk will blow the smoke out. Usyk will kill him.
Big gold in London. It's a hell of a start. You know, Moses may not quite have the same energy to light up a room just yet, but he's 20 years old.
I don't agree with you. I think he's got it all.
See you again before the end of the year.
Yes.
100%. 100%.
And come on, Moses, give us a name. I know you said the crowd should give us a name, and there's many a contender ringside as well. Who do you want to see opposite you?
Usyk. These lot are saying Usyk.
It's Usyk, is it?
What's the crowd saying? What's the crowd saying? Everyone's just shouting out.
And so Moses has got everything in his favour. Yeah, then people are going to get all getting excited. Put him in with Oleksandr Usyk. I won't do that. I won't do that because Usyk's too.
Derek Chisora has a strong message for Moses Itauma. Don't rush into a fight with Oleksandr Usyk. This isn't just friendly advice. It's a serious warning. Usyk is on another level. Smart, fast, and extremely dangerous. Jumping in too soon could not only stop Moses' progress, but possibly damage his career. The big question is Moses truly prepared for this challenge, or is he stepping into a fight he can't win?
Oleksandr Usyk, or is that too soon?
To leave Usyk alone. Usyk's a beast, man. Different beast. Different beast.
Eddie Hearn sees things a little differently from Chisora. He agrees Moses Itauma has the makings of a future star, but when it comes to Usyk, that's a whole different challenge. Hearn understands the danger. One mistake against Usyk and Moses could be badly exposed, setting back his entire career. At only 20 years old, the big question remains, is Moses truly ready for this kind of test, or is he risking everything by chasing glory too soon?
But at the same time, he may go in there and get absolutely schooled by Oleksandr Usyk, or he might knock him out. I don't know. But I, personally, at 20, you know, you got to get it right. And Frank, like I said, Frank knows what he's doing. And I think I'd be very surprised if they took that kind of test.
Anthony Joshua has shown respect for Moses Itauma's knockout power. He knows the young fighter can end a match with a single punch. But Joshua also understands that raw power isn't enough against Oleksandr Usyk. After all, Usyk beat Joshua twice with skill and speed that were simply too much to handle. If an experienced champion like AJ struggled, what chance does a 20-year-old have? Moses may be heavy-handed, but Usyk's ring intelligence is on another level.
I can't, just off the top of my head, those are guys that I mentioned that he's hit with one shot and knocked him out. So you can see he carries that one-punch knockout power. And as we know, that's what it takes in it.
Tony Bellew gives credit to Moses Itauma's talent, but doesn't sugarcoat the truth. Usyk has already taken down bigger, stronger opponents, proving that size alone doesn't matter when you're facing a master technician. Moses may represent the future, but right now, Usyk is the man in control. This isn't just another matchup. It's experience against youth, skill against raw power. And at this moment, Usyk has the clear edge.
The thing that I worry about with Moses is the size. But ultimately, as we've seen now, size becomes irrelevant because look what Oleksandr Usyk's done. This guy's gone out and beaten everyone, including me. He's exceptional. So I don't think Moses is going to be as technically as good as Oleksandr Usyk, but he's the next in line. I think he's the future of the heavyweight division. I think he's the next outstanding.
Dave Caldwell adds his own perspective on Moses Itauma. He respects the young fighter's drive, confidence, and hunger, but he doesn't hide the truth. Usyk is no ordinary opponent. In Caldwell's eyes, Usyk is a once-in-a-generation talent. Yes, he's getting older, but even now, he remains the most dangerous man in the division. Caldwell warns that while Moses' belief in himself is admirable, there's a fine line between bravery and career-ending risk. Usyk's footwork, ring IQ, and ability to adapt are unmatched. One wrong approach, one reckless moment, and Moses could find himself completely outclassed. This fight isn't about strength. It's about trying to survive against a master. And if Moses jumps in too early, he could undo all the progress he's made so far.
He's a fighter. He's a winner. He's got plenty of ambition, and he truly believes that he can go in there and beat any man in the world right now, and that includes Oleksandr Usyk. Do I personally think it's too soon? Yes, I do. Usyk's a different He's a different breed. He's a different fighter. Yes, he's getting older.
Duke McKenzie doesn't hold back when it comes to Moses Itauma. He believes Moses has the tools to become a wrecking ball in the future, but not yet. With 4 or 5 more fights, McKenzie thinks Moses could be ready to dominate anyone. But right now, Usyk is simply on another level. McKenzie's message is direct. This is not a fair fight at this stage. Usyk's experience, timing, and adaptability would take away all of Moses' strengths and highlight his inexperience. Yes, the young fighter has real power, but power means nothing if you can't land it clean. Patience, McKenzie stresses, is the key. Jumping in too soon could undo everything Moses has worked so hard to build.
He has the more experience on his side, Itauma.
Absolutely.
Another 4 or 5 fights down the line, then you're looking at an absolute wrecking ball. Then he would beat everybody put in front of him. But nobody's going to. Yeah, nobody's going to.
He said Saturday who's going to give the answers. He was saying he wants them out.
Nobody beats Usyk.
Amir Khan speaks from experience, and his warning is clear. Pushing a 20-year-old into the ring with a fighter like Usyk could be disastrous. Khan's message is simple. Patience creates champions. At this stage, Moses should be focused on learning, improving, and gaining experience, not taking on a pound-for-pound great. Usyk isn't just another opponent. His movement, ring control, and fight IQ have broken down some of the very best. Moses may be a special talent, but facing Usyk right now would be a huge risk to his future. One crushing loss could damage his confidence and stall his rise before it truly begins. Khan knows the pressure of being young and gifted, and he's urging Team Moses to think about the long game.
Don't want to rush him. You want to take it easy. You want to take it slow. Don't rush him. Let him enjoy. He's still 20 years old. Let him get to 22, 23 years old. And that's then you start putting him in with the top names in boxing, like the Usyks and like the Wilders or even the Joshuas and the Furies. At the moment, I think you should keep on building him. Let him keep on.
Johnny Nelson echoes Amir Khan's warning, but takes it even further. He flat out calls a fight with Usyk at this stage a potential career killer for Moses Itauma. Nelson's reasoning is simple. Why risk destroying the next big heavyweight before he even reaches his peak? In his view, Usyk is close to the end of his career, maybe just a fight or 2 away from stepping aside. Moses, on the other hand, is only 20, with time on his side. The smart move is to wait. Nelson warns that jumping in now could see Usyk's experience and adaptability humble Moses badly, slowing his rise for years. As he puts it, sometimes you have to lose a battle to win the war. Avoiding Usyk now isn't weakness, it's smart strategy. Build, grow, and strike when the timing is right.
Spoil potentially another rising heavyweight that can dominate the division. Why spoil it? You think, you know what? Sometimes you've got to lose a battle to win a war. So I'd be a bit smart. And I'm not saying he gets turned over by Usyk because you don't know how good this kid is. What I'm saying is, I just won't do it. It's not a risk because he's the future. Usyk's at the stage where he's probably 1 or 2 fights ready to walk away. Moses is 20 years old, so he's the guy that will actually